Welcome, and I am so excited to be here with you today to talk about how to boost your energy as an influencer. We do that once a month here on this YouTube channel, and today I want to talk about breakfast. Now, normally people eat breakfast that makes them really tired, makes them actually zap in energy. So things like oatmeal and toast, loads of potatoes and eggs, all those things are actually depleting your energy instead of raising your energy. So a lot of people say to me, but Karen, maybe you're vegan, but I can't eat vegetables in the morning. So what I want to supply for you here is some options. And to me, this is the perfect option. I absolutely love having it for breakfast. And it has the most amazing, complete nutrients and minerals in it. So what's it called? Well, first of all, again, it's from my favorite book, Oh She Glows. This version is the Oh She Glows Every Day with Angeline Leedon. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. And it's called Green Tea Lime Pie Smoothie Bowl. So not easy to say, but delicious. And how do we make it? Well, first of all, you're going to add a half a cup of coconut water, which I've already done just to save us time. And I double the recipe because my good friends, Bonnie and Greg, who are filming me right now, I want to share it with them. So I doubled the recipe. So instead of 1 cup of spinach, we're going to do 2 cups of spinach. And we're going to throw that in there into the Vitamix. Now you don't need to have a Vitamix for this. This is very easy to blend. Any kind of blender will do. And we'll throw that in there for now. And we have 1 large banana frozen. So freeze the banana, peel it first, throw it in to the freezer. And there it goes, dumped in there. And a 1/4 cup of packed avocado. Now, let me just grab a knife here for a minute. Just had to find one. Now, oops, those are melting very quickly. Okay, hang on here. I am going to pop that avocado out of there. So we want to have a 1/4 cup of packed avocado. That's about half of a regular sized avocado. Because we're doubling the recipe, I'm just going to squeeze it in there. There we go. And we're going to have 1 more. I love this. It's like Play-Doh. When we're little, it's kind of fun. All right. Gets a little messy though. All right. So wash the hands. Okay. What's next? We have 2 teaspoons of lime zest. Now, lime zest adds a lot of flavor to this smoothie bowl. I know it's a little bit of a pain in the butt to do it, but just use something simple like this and zest it. It'll take you 30 seconds, but it's well worth the extra flavor. And what else do we have here? We've got fresh lime juice. Yes, so we're going to pour that in. And then we have ice cubes. Make it nice and cold. Better hurry up there because they're melting. And our maple syrup. Now, just a note, of course, I don't use sugar, so I try to use alternative sweeteners because in the morning, the last thing you want is to add sugar to your day. So, because you want energy, right? So, sugar gives you false energy. It's not real energy. It actually depletes your immune system. So, maple syrup is great. We wanted to double that recipe. Okay, let's do that. Add a little bit more. I'm just estimating. Might be a little sweet. Hopefully not. Okay. And then we've got matcha green tea. So now we know that spinach has all sorts of nutrition in it. But a lot of people don't realize that, some of these superfoods are also wonderful to see here. Rinse that off. Are also wonderful for your increased immunity, but also in terms of getting your antioxidants up there. I'm going to use a teaspoon because I've doubled the recipe for the matcha green tea. And of course, if you're following and I didn't give you the exact amounts, just know that it's in the book, right? So I would highly recommend you get the book. This is perfect for anyone who's looking at more plant-based eating. Okay, and it doesn't ask for spirulina, but I like to add spirulina. Why? Because as a beautiful gift from the sea, it has all sorts of amazing mineral content in there. And you can just see on my fingers here, look at how green it is, right? You can just see that it's that dark green color is always a good sign for our bodies, all right? For most things, anyway. Okay, so we've got all of that, and what we're gonna do is just blend it up now. I may need to go and grab, let me just see here. Yes, all right. A little damper here, make sure we've got everything in there. All right, now, is it going to be thick? Absolutely. It's going to be thick and delicious, so you eat it with a spoon, you don't drink it. It's an edible smoothie. And then what do you want to put on it? So what we like to do is add some hemp hearts, sprinkle it on the top, and we want to sprinkle some gluten-free sprouted granola. Now, here's the thing, everyone. Most of the granolas that you get out there have cane sugar in it, but make sure it's lower on the list of ingredients if possible. And if you're going to use anything with cane sugar, I would suggest just a very, very, very small amount. This is a good brand. I like it quite a bit. So 1 Degree Organic Foods, all ingredients from farmers we know. Why do they emphasize that? Because it's important nowadays to know who's growing your food, what they actually do to grow it, because not all farmers are alike, and you want to have sustainable practices. You know, if it's organic, then it is actually organic, and so forth. So it's really important to know where your food comes from. And last of all, we are going to eat this puppy. We're going to pour it into a bowl. We're going to slice some bananas in there. We're going to put a little bit of the hemp hearts and the granola, and away we go. So I'll be back in just a second to taste this with Bonnie and Greg Dixon. Here we go. So we've got 3 beautiful servings here, and I'm gonna dig in just to see how good it really is. Oh, this is so good. Only thing I'd do is I'd add a few more ice cubes because I like it super cold. I can taste the spirulina as well, which again, so good for you. Just throw just a tiny little bit in there. And the bananas. Perfect way to start the day. Thanks everybody, and have an awesome day today, and keep energized.